We started off with the second chapter. We do a quick revision for the new students who are not there. Prince, Sanvi, Tanya, okay, you all were not there for this. So just pay attention. Aaron, were you there for this lecture?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but still pay attention. Okay, so everyone who are not there, please pay attention. This is your first time to it. And the others, if you all have any doubt in the middle, you all can ask me. Okay. So now what are endogenetic movements? Endogenetic forces or endogenetic movements are the pressure that originates inside the earth, therefore called as internal forces. These internal forces lead to vertical and horizontal movements and results in subsidence, land upliftment, volcanisms, faulting, folding, and earthquakes. Basically, see when you go for a picnic, okay, when you go for a picnic or when you are traveling through ghats, okay, that time जब तुम अपना पेट खराब होता है, when your stomach is upset, what happens? You vomit, right? The same way, when the stomach of the earth is upset, what does it result to? It results to land. It results to earthquakes or land upliftment. Land upliftment मतलब जो earth it leaves it comes out from the earth surface. Okay, so we'll be doing
Good
that
evening,
in this
sir.
chapter itself. Good evening, Krishna. Okay. So I'll start with the chapter. Everyone is coming, so I'll start with the chapter now. Okay, so I don't have to write anything, just pay attention. If you all have any doubts in anything, you all can ask me. Okay. Okay. So now the first one is earthquakes. Okay, now what are earthquakes? Earthquakes and volcanoes occur because of the instability in the interior of the earth. This instability is created due to the moment of occurring in the earth's interior. Basically, in the earth's interior, there are some plates. Okay, those are known as tectonic plates. When these plates start shaking, when these plates start shaking, the layer under the earth, it फट के बाहर आता है. Okay, because of that, it causes earthquake and it causes volcanoes. Okay, so there are types of earthquakes and volcanoes which we'll see ahead. Okay, now the earthquakes and volcanoes are classified into some things. Okay, so now there are velocity. So basically, there are two movements. One movement is a slow movement. Another movement is a sudden movement. Yes, Kushra, do you have any doubt?
Sir, what is meant by subsidence?
Subsidence
in
is
last
that, like yes. Okay. Results in subsidence. Subsidence means earthquake. When earthquake comes now, whatever is left of the earthquake is called as subsidence. So basically, when the earth shakes horizontal, vertical, the earth आगे पीछे shake होता है. So obviously things will come outside its place. That's called as subsidence. Okay. Now it is
Okay, sir.
classified.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now there are classifications based on movement. So one is slow movement and the other one is sudden movement. Okay. Now what are slow movements? Formation of a mountain is considered as a slow movement because mountains cannot be formed in a day. Okay. Mountains take time to be formed. एक दिन में तुम लोगों को mountain मिलेगा क्या? सामने नहीं. Okay. So that's why mountains are considered as a slow movement. Now what are sudden movements? Sudden movements are like movements like earthquakes. When earthquake comes, earthquake पता क्या है कि अरे मैं आप ये time पे आएगा नहीं. Okay, earthquake comes suddenly. That falls under sudden movement. Now, what are the directions? Directions are horizontal, upward, downward movements. Horizontal मतलब when earthquake comes, does it come only in one direction? No, it comes in all the directions. Okay, even when floods come, floods एक ही रास्ते से आता है क्या? नहीं, floods सब जगह से आता है. So that's a different movement. Now landform. Landforms are continent building and mountain building. So that we are going to see in the next. Okay. So the first method is called as folding and faulting. Now what is folding and faulting? Okay. So if you all can see on your screen, you all can see a mountain. Okay, and they have different shapes. So when before everything started, everything was a plain land like this. Okay, everything was a plain land. This entire thing was on one only level. Okay, but then what happened in this area of the land? Now this area of the land, there was some movements, internal movements. Because of that, what happened? The pressure of the earth increased over here. That's why this part of the earth came on top. Okay, same with over here. So same in this part of the earth also there was movement. So this part of the earth came on top. This is called as folding. So you all can see over here if the entire place was the same plane before, but after as the pressure increased under the earth's surface, some parts of the land have come up. Can you all see this part is come up, this part is come up, this part is come up? This is called as folding and faulting. Has everyone understood this? Any doubts in this? Any doubts in this?
No, sir. No doubt.
Now we go on to slow movements. Now what are slow movements? The effect of slow movements can be seen in the form of formation of mountains and continents on the Earth's crust. So now, has anyone seen how a mountain is formed? Have you seen a mountain formed? I don't think you all have. मैं खुद नहीं देखा, ठीक है? So
Sir,
the
movie
formation
में
of
देखा है.
mountain, ठीक है? But movie में they show time lapse. Movie में time lapse. Like see, if you want to see a mountain grow, so you have to stay at the same place for say for 10 to 15 years. फिर देखो दिखेगा mountain बड़ा होता है. Okay? Can someone name another slow movement for me, except the formation of mountains? Anything, whatever comes to your mind.
Sir, human being.
Hello, sir.
Human being. Just
Formation
show
of some movement of snails.
movement of snails. Very good. Krishna
Movement
Kant,
of
human being.
tortoise.
Very good. Absolutely. So these are all examples of slow movements. Like these all take time. Okay. Even human beings. एक दिन में बड़े होते हैं क्या हम लोग? No. We take years. Okay. One year we take to grow. That's why it is called as a slow movement, because things that take slow and which are on the slower
Sir,
pace
trees.
to grow are called as slow movement. Absolutely correct. Trees. These all come under slow movement. Now, what are fold mountains? Energy is transferred from the interior of the Earth's surface. Pendulum. Okay. Pendulum. How can pendulum be slow movement, Prince? I didn't understand pendulum.
Sir, it is quick, no?
Yeah, pendulum will be quick movement. Pendulum will be quick. Okay. Now, yeah, fold mountains. Energy is transferred from the interior of the Earth. Because of these energy, waves and pressure working towards each other in horizontal direction. The layers of soft rock forms fold. If the pressure is very high, large-scale folds are formed, and their complexity increases. As a result, the surface of the Earth gets uplifted and fold mountains are formed. The Himalayas, the Aravallis, the Rockies, the Andes, and the Alps are major fold mountains in the Earth. So fold mountains are basically those mountains जिसको आप लोगों को देख के लग रहा है fold किया है, ठीक है? How we fold our clothes the same way. Now, if you all see, okay, now just give me 1 second. Yeah, see these folds are nearby each other. Okay. Now, why these folds? When these folds, when folds like this, when they are nearby each other, it means that the pressure applied from the Earth's surface is less. Okay, that's why it is close to each other. When the force applied by the Earth's surface is more, these folds are away from each other. Okay, so just remember this part. When the force applied by the Earth's surface is less, the folds of the mountains are closer to each other. But when the force applied by the Earth's surface is more, the folds of the mountain are far away from each other. Okay. Has everyone understood fold mountains? Any doubts in this? Any doubts in this, guys?
So I didn't understand. Can you explain it once again?
Okay. One second. Okay. So now, sir, I just came. What do we just pay attention, Nikhil. You don't have to write. I'm just revising the second chapter of geography. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Okay. Now, Jia, pay attention. Now you can see the photo to your right hand side.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Now, if you see more closely, 1 second. If you see more closely, you see this is the mountain. ये mountain को ऐसे ऐसा fold करके दिया, देखना ऐसा. These are all mountain folds बोलते हैं. हम लोग के when we fold our clothes, हम लोग कपड़ा fold करते तो भी ऐसा fold दिखता है. Okay. So these are called as mountain folds. इतना समझा जी? Have you understood this much?
Yes, sir.
Now the question is, how do this mountain folds occur? ये कैसा आता है? ठीक है. तो इसका आंसर है when pressure comes from inside the earth surface. मतलब अर्थ के अंदर से ना जब प्रेशर आता है, मतलब जब स्ट्रेंथ आता है, दैट टाइम दिस फोल्ड्स ऑकर. ओके, सो ऐसा 2 बार होता है. जब अर्थ के अंदर से बहुत ज्यादा प्रेशर आता है तो ये जो फोल्ड्स है ना, ये एक दूसरे से बहुत दूर रहते हैं. दे आर फार अवे फ्रॉम ईच अदर. बट व्हेन द प्रेशर फ्रॉम द अर्थ सरफेस कम रहता है, जब जो प्रेशर जो अर्थ दे रहा है वो कम रहेगा, तो ये जो फोल्ड्स है, दीस आर क्लोज टू ईच अदर. नाउ सीइंग द फोटो, व्हाट डू यू ऑल थिंक? द प्रेशर ऑफ द अर्थ सरफेस इज लेस और मोर? Seeing the photo, what do you all think, guys?
Less.
Some more.
Less, na? Because the folds are close to each other. That's why it is less. If the fold will be away from each other, then we can call it more pressure. Understood? Everyone understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If you are not understanding, please ask me, because I don't want you all to go in the test not knowing what all are writing. Okay? See, test I don't mind. Test if you are giving for marks, I don't mind it. But I want you all to understand it, because even in exam time, even if you all don't remember a particular thing, I will list that one second. You are sending the PDF. Yes, Krishnakant. Actually, what happened? I made the PDF, but I have to this time I have to approve it from Alfred sir, because every time I have to approve it. But yes, from yesterday, Alfred sir is very busy. So today I'll be having a meeting, so I'll send it by today. But sure, I'll send it by today. Okay. I know it's bit late because I'm making paper also I'm making and all that, so I'll send it today. Today by any I'll send it. Okay. Even हम लोग का YouTube का problem हो रहा है, because what is happening, YouTube only is allowing us to post 10 videos daily now, and हम लोग का दिन का एक per sir का only 10 lecture हो रहा है. So either Alfred sir का sir can post, so we have to figure that out. So today we'll sit and do it. I'll send it today. Don't do it. Okay. Now next are block mountains. Now as we seen the fold mountains, block mountains are basically in the shape of a block. Okay. One second. Yeah. So now you all can see. Okay, you all can see this mountains. Okay, you all can see this, the shape of this mountains. It is in the shape of a block. It is this shape. Okay. So now how do block mountains are formed? Okay. When now if this whole area, now this was just an entire plain area. Okay, the entire area was from this equal. There was no mountains over there. Okay, but suddenly what happened? The Earth's interior had some tectonic plate shift, or they had some internal pressure applied to it. उसके वजह से क्या हो गया? This area of the land got uplifted. मतलब ये सीधा उड़ गया, जमीन के ऊपर से उड़ गया, and it was in the form of block. That's what is called as block mountains. Has everyone understood what are block mountains? Jia, आपको समझा what is block mountains? Everyone else, any doubts in this, guys? अगर तुम लोग if you are getting confused, tell me. I'll explain again. Guys,
Huh?
you all understood? समझ रहे तुम लोग को?
Sir,
हाँ Prince, बोल.
sir, what is this two parallel faults?
One second. In between two parallel faults, basically see this. Now this mountain is between this and this. So these are two parallel faults, and उसके बीच में एक ऐसा fold आ रहा है. So that is called as block mountain. So these two are the parallel faults, and उसके बीच में से ये mountain आ रहा है. So basically that is block mountain, and this is in a shape of a block. That's why it is called as block mountain. समझा Prince?
Okay, thank you, sir.
No.
Sir,
Yes, Krishna.
sir, one point is there that I don't understood.
Yes, I know.
Sir, similarly, when movements occur in opposite direction to each other, tension is generated and fault are formed. Fault means?
Where it is.
Sir, textbook page number 12, geographical explanation.
Okay. So can you repeat the sentence once again?
Yes, sir. Similarly, when movements occur in opposite direction to each other, tension is generated and fault are formed in the earth's crust.
No, faults are basically these areas. Okay, see, once let me say, see, this you can see this is called as a fault. This is called as a fault. Now what happens? Now see, if this is the land, okay, this is the land, and the pressures are going in opposite direction. इधर से भी जा रहा है, इधर से भी जा रहा है. Okay, so now obviously, if you take a paper in your hand and you stretch it from both the sides, what will happen for the paper?
It will tear into two pieces.
It will tear into two pieces. The same way, from the part which it tears, that is called as a fault. In the same way, if you pull the earth from both the sides, from the place from where it breaks is called as a fault. Understood, Krishnakant now?
Yes, sir.
Now we go to rift valleys. Okay, rift valley is basically what Krishnakant was saying right now. So in rift valley, this is basically the most easiest thing. Okay, how rift valleys are formed. So basically, if this is the earth surface,
Sir,
okay,
when
this
a
is the earth
mountain,
surface. Yeah, say, go ahead.
sir, when a mountain is cracked into two pieces and the middle part is there, no, it is called rift valley.
Barabar. So now, how does the mountain crack? So we'll see. So if this is your mountain like that, under the mountain, there is a pressure applied. Okay. Now the pressure is pulling this side also and this side also. इसके वजह से क्या होगा? इधर भी खींच रहा है, इधर भी खींच रहा है. So obviously जो बीच में का part है, that has to break. So it breaks like that. And this part is called as a rift valley. Okay. You all can see the rift valley का photo over here. Yes, Krishnakant, you have a doubt?
सर रिफ्ट वैली टेंशन की वजह से क्रैक होता है या फिर अर्थक्वेक?
See, it is basically both. So sometimes it happens because of tension, but sometimes it also can happen because of an earthquake. Okay, because even in an earthquake at time the internal force of the earth is shaking only, na. So shake na, if the tension while shaking it becomes too much too extreme, that time the surface of the earth gives up, and that's why it separates from each other. So that's why it forms rift valleys. This is one of the most easiest answer, like how rift valleys are formed, and like you all can see how does it look from like sideways and upper se kaisa dikhta you all can see. So mostly kya hota hai, in this rift valleys after some time now water fills in and then it becomes just a river. Okay, so this happens mostly. So you all can see on the top photo, you all can see that the rift valley water only has filled over here. So basically cracks hota hai na, like I don't know, I don't think ghar mein cracks hota hai, but if you all see in cement ke beech mein cracks hota hai. So basically those are called as rift valleys. Now why it is called valley? Because they go very deep inside the earth. Okay, it's not like 1-2 meter deep. It's very deep inside the earth. That's why it's called a valley. It's very deep. That's why. Okay, has everyone understood Rift Valley? Any doubts in Rift
Sir,
Valley? Yes,
sir,
Pushpa.
subsided means
See,
crack, no?
one second. The land in between the two fractures subsides. Subsides means what? Subsides means this area. This area is called as subsided area, where both the part is separated and there's a path made in the middle. That's called as a subsided path. Basically, what you said, that the middle part, na, that's called as subsided part. Subsided part. Okay. Any more questions over here, guys? Please ask me. Please. The people who have off the camera, तुम लोग algebra test के लिए पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं क्या, everyone? I hope so. I don't know anything. Which test you all have? Science or maths?
Sir, science. Sir, derivation.
Derivation. Okay. What time? 7 o'clock. Now, so the more early you all answer me, the more early I'm done with it, the more early I can leave you all. So if you all cooperate, I can also help you all. Okay. So तुम लोग को
Sir,
उतना ज़्यादा time
7:15.
मिलेगा पढ़ने. 7:15. Okay. So let me tell you. So now see, now I am on the 9th slide. So there are more 10 slides to go. So if you all answer me, if I feel that हाँ तुम लोग को समझा chapter, and if you all are ready for the test, then I can leave you all also early. Yes, Ushmita.
सर मेरे को एक कॉज ऑफ अर्थक्वेक में एक वर्ड में डाउट था.
Okay, when we reach over there, you can ask. Okay.
सर वो पहले हो गया. नहीं सॉरी,
हो गया?
बाकी है.
Okay. Next is continent building. Now, what is continent? Okay, continent are basically places next to the sea where we live. It's called a seabed. So what happens? The area which is under the sea, which comes over the sea, is called as a continent. Okay, can anyone name a continent?
एशिया, अफ्रीका, ऑस्ट्रेलिया.
Asia, Africa. Okay. So if we say like long years ago, like during Stone Age time, the entire country of Asia was underwater. It is a seabed. You all can see why it is a seabed, because हम लोग just the Mumbai, if you all see, Mumbai is just next to the water. Okay, it counts as a seabed. So what happened? We all were under the surface of water, but due to the pressure of the Earth's force, the entire continent comes on top. That's called as continent building. This is the easiest way I could put it. When the entire continent comes over the surface of the earth, over the surface of the water, it's called as a continent. Everyone understood this? Yes, Fleming.
Sir, is this gonna happen in the future?
Can't say, because see what happens. See now what happens. Mostly all the countries have emerged, like whichever most developed countries now, it has already emerged from the water. But there are some countries which we don't know only about, that are still underwater. Okay, there are some countries now which were over the water at some amount of time, but over the years they have submerged themselves in the water. Those are basically islands. Okay, there have been some islands in the far coast, not nearby us, but far coast. They were islands. They, like, people used to stay over there. But after like a few years now, because of heavy rains and floods, the entire island got submerged underwater. Now the entire island is underwater only. When you go for scuba diving and all, na, that time you all can see that. Okay, so we can't say, it can happen also, it may not happen also. But I don't feel anything happen in India, because India का जो भी part था पानी के नीचे बाहर आ गया. अभी अगर कुछ अलग आएगा तो even if it happens, yes उसमें बात.
सर पास में इंडिया का कौन सा पार्ट था पानी में?
The entire Asia continent जो था ना, the Mumbai का whole thing was underwater only. Now it came up. Okay, not the whole thing. The whole
Sir,
thing
how?
means it is developed obviously. How means because of the pressure of the earth. So see, you have seen videos of scuba diving and all. Scuba diving का videos देखा रहेगा तुम लोग.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tell me one thing. Have you all gone to a beach? Everyone has gone to a beach till here.
Yes,
everyone
sir.
has gone to a beach. So when you enter the beach, okay, you all see that beach gets deeper. Am I right? So when you all are
Yes,
standing at the start of the beach तो तभी normal है. तो जैसे तुम लोग अंदर जाते it gets deeper. How is that possible? Okay, if the beach has, if the water level has to be same, it has to be same everywhere. No, why is it only deep inside and outside it comes up? That is because of the pressure of the earth's surface. Okay, the part where we stand is coming up just because of the earth's surface. Even when you see scuba diving, when you go in scuba diving, that part of the earth is underwater. If there is pressure of the earth coming to that part also may come over the water. We can't say. Okay, so the best example for this I can give you all is the beach. In the beach also, the starting part of the beach, that also at some point of time was underwater also. So when you see high tide coming, high tide के time तुम लोग देखते ना पूरा पानी the entire place is underwater. But as soon as the high tide goes, as soon as the level rises, again the sand comes up. So that is why, because of the pressure of the earth. Have you understood this? Continent building, everyone have you understood?
Yes,
Any
sir.
doubts in this, guys?
Yes, sir.
Next are sudden movements. Now, what is the best example of sudden movements? The best example of sudden movements are earthquakes.
Earthquake.
Okay? Now, yeah, earth means ground and quake means trembling. So when the ground starts trembling means shaking, is called as the earthquake. Now, earthquakes are of very different kinds. So you can see the effects of earthquakes on the photos of the right. Yes, Krishnakant, you have a doubt?
Sir, what is meant by acquainted and pronunciation
Where
also?
it is.
Sir, same para. You have been.
Acquainted.
Sir, after
Acquainted
earthquake
means,
is the moment of the earth's
Yeah.
crust.
you have been acquainted with the magnitude and effects. Acquainted means you have been given the knowledge. Acquainted means I am making you all acquainted with the topic of sudden movements. I am giving you all the knowledge about sudden movement. Acquainted means giving knowledge. Okay, means you all are receiving that knowledge, you all are understanding, means you all are getting acquainted with that. Okay, now if you are going, if I tell you all have to go and stay in someone else's house. Okay, if you all are going for a holiday, okay, when you all go to holiday, you all stay in a hotel room, right? So you all get acquainted to the hotel room, means you all get used to that hotel room. That's called as acquainted. Understood, Krishnakant? Good. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So yeah. Okay. So earth means the ground and quake means trembling. So when the earth starts shaking, that's when earthquake occurs. And is earthquake a sudden movement or a slow movement? Earthquake is a sudden movement because it happens
Sudden.
and it goes just in a like 1 minute या 2 मिनट के अंदर पूरा earthquake खत्म हो जाता है और एक 2 मिनट में कितना तबाही करके आता है, you all can see only. Okay, within seconds.
Sir,
I'm not even
volcanic
saying
eruption
minutes,
is sudden
within seconds.
movement or quick movement?
Volcanic eruptions fall under sudden movements. Fall under both actually. Sudden movements, also slow movements. You know why? Because for the volcano to prepare itself inside the volcano, it's a slow movement. But after the volcano erupts, it's a quick movement. Okay, so you can term it into both. It can come under both. Okay. Now earthquakes. Because of movements occurring in the interior of the earth, tremendous tension is created in the earth's crust. When the tension goes beyond the limits, the energy is released in the form of waves. This is called as the earthquake. Now there are 3 types of waves. Okay, can anyone, before we be teaching, you can anyone tell me the 3 types of waves?
Primary,
Primary wave, secondary
Primary, secondary, and what is the third one?
surface wave.
Surface wave.
Yes, Krishnakant, you want to say something?
Yes, sir. Sir, what is mean by Richter scale?
Richter scale is this way. This thing. So
Which-
basically, this wait, I'm showing you. See, now see when we are measuring something, okay. When we are measuring something, we have a normal scale, right? On normal scale, में लिखा रहता है 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the normal standard scale we use. Richter scale is to use the understand the magnitude of an earthquake. It looks like this. So basically, to read this, we read this according to the Richter scale. So Richter scale tells us what is the magnitude of the earthquake from 1 to 8, from 1 to 10. What is the magnitude of earthquake? It tells us. Okay. Yes. This is used in an earthquake. So when the earthquake occurs, I showed you on the photo also. When the earthquake occurs, this particular object starts shaking, and that helps us to understand the magnitude of the earthquake. It's called as a seismograph. Please remember that what is it called as? It's called as a seismograph. Okay. Yes. Before that, cause of earthquake. Krishnakant, you had a doubt in this cause of earthquakes?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Colliding means
Colliding means dashing each other. Means like this, like see if a car is coming from here and if a car is coming from here, when they dash each other, it's called as they collide with each other. The same when two plates of the earth they dash each other, it's called as colliding. That is called as colliding of plates.
sir. Which plate? Offer.
Tectonic plates. There are plates under the surface of the earth. Now, each continent is under a particular plate. तो मतलब हम लोग कैसा we put the entire हम लोग का जो खाना रहता है हम लोग एक plate पर डालते हैं ना. The same way all the continents are kept on a particular tectonic plate. Like that. Okay. Any
Thank you,
doubts still
sir.
here? You're welcome. Any doubts still
Sir, I
here?
didn't know about the plate.
Achha, no worries. Okay. So now I'll just tell you all about this diagram. So just see now what is the focus. Okay. So the focus is basically the center of the from where the earthquake starts. It is basically the basic place from where the earthquake happens. Okay. So now I'll ask you a question. If a person has an earthquake, if a person has a heart attack, okay, what would be the focus? Where would be the focus?
So
On
heart,
the
muscles.
heart.
Heart.
Absolutely correct. Heart. Absolutely correct. The heart is the focus. The same way when earthquake occurs, there is a particular focus. There's a particular starting point. So from the focus, yes, Krishnakant.
Sir, what is I know the meaning of focus, sir, but what is mean by hypocenter?
Hypocenter,
It
epicenter.
is not.
Epicenter means it is at the center. So what happens? See, now if this is the land now, and my focus starts from here. So my earthquake is starting from here. So this becomes my epicenter. So I can calculate the earthquake either. So I make this part as my center. So that's called as epicenter. Understood now, Krishnakant? Okay. Anyone else has doubt?
Yes, sir.
Only Krishnakant has doubt. बाकी सबको हो गया शायद से पढ़ाई सब टॉप मारे हैं कल. Okay. Let's hope so. Okay. So what happened? So in the focus now over here, the wave start coming. Okay. So the first wave that comes is called as the primary waves. Now this primary waves can travel through solid, liquid, and gaseous form. Okay. Yes, Krishnakant. You have a doubt again? No. Acha, hand is up.
No, sir. पहले
So,
का ही है.
okay, no. Okay, so this primary waves now they travel in solid, liquid, and gaseous form. Okay, they can travel through anything. They can travel through water. They can travel to buildings. They can travel to anything. Now this is the first part of the wall. Is the first part of the earthquake. Matlab, what is meant by seismic waves? 1 second. We'll come to that. We'll come to that, Prince. It's next only. We'll come to that. Okay, I'll tell you. Okay. So okay, where I was. So now see. So now the primary waves are basically the first thing that hits the earth's surface. Okay. Wait, let the screen load. Yeah, it's the first thing that hits the earth's surface. मतलब ये wave में ना हम लोग को मालूम पड़ रहा है कि earthquake आ रहा है. Means we just know that the earth starts shaking. Okay. Earthquake अब तक आया नहीं है पर उसने उसका चेतावनी दे दी है. It's given मतलब हम लोग को मालूम है कि earthquake आ रहा है. The earth starts to shake. That's the first part of the earthquake. It's called as the primary waves. Okay. After the primary waves come the secondary waves. Okay. The secondary waves or the S waves. One second, I'll just remove this. Yes, Krishnakant, you have a doubt?
सर मतलब ये जब प्राइमरी और सेकेंडरी वेव्स आते हैं मतलब ऐसा हम लोग को समझना है कि अर्थक्वेक आ गया.
हाँ, see, जब primary waves earth के surface को touch होता है ना, then the earth starts shaking. ठीक है? So the earthquake has not yet started. कुछ टूटा उटा नहीं है. Like the रास्ते टूटे नहीं है, but the earth starts shaking. So we understand कि okay, the earthquake is coming. we that this is the time when we go and we hide under things. Okay, this is the first time we understand that earthquakes come. After the primary waves, the secondary waves come. Okay, now these waves scatter in all directions, but they can only travel through what? Can anyone tell me? They can only travel through solid medium. Okay, yeah, these waves can only travel through solid medium, because if they travel through a liquid medium, they get absorbed. So these waves do not affect water. This waves do not affect water in any cause, but this waves affect building. So when these waves come, and when these waves hit the building, this is when the buildings break. Okay, agar primary wave, so you all know all buildings are earthquake resistant. Okay, so basically only all buildings are only earthquake resistance for the primary waves. When the secondary wave hits, many buildings starts falling. Okay, yes, Tushnakant.
सर मतलब ये वेव्स का समझा नहीं, ये तो किधर से आते हैं? मतलब प्राइमरी वेव्स ये तो मतलब समुद्र से आते हैं, और सेकेंडरी वेव सॉलिड मीडियम से आते हैं, तो ये किधर से आते हैं?
नहीं समुद्र से नहीं आता। सी, ये जो वेव्स है ना, दे फॉर्म फ्रॉम द एपिसेंटर ओनली। ये फोकस से ही फॉर्म होते हैं। ओके, तो फोकस में ये जो चीज है ना, दिस पार्ट ऑफ द अर्थ स्टार्ट शेकिंग, and ये part जब when it starts shaking, it gives out waves. So these parts only gives out waves, but the difference is the primary wave can go through solid, liquid and gaseous, and secondary wave can only go through solid. ठीक है, बट प्राइमरी वेव एकदम हल्का रहता है। प्राइमरी वेव मतलब मैं तेरे को बस ऐसा छोटे सा धक्का दे रहा है, उसको प्राइमरी वेव बोल रहा है। सेकेंडरी वेव मतलब मैं तेरे को सेकंड फ्लोर से गिरा रहा है, उसको सेकेंडरी वेव बोलते हैं। और सरफेस वेव मतलब मैं तेरे को 7वें माले से गिरा रहा है, basically that. So you know each you know the effect of each and every wave. So primary wave halka bulka wave रहता है, secondary wave is a little harsh, and the last wave is at the surface wave that वो सबको तोड़ के चला जाता है वैसा।
सर मतलब ये सारे एपिसेंटर से आते हैं ना, मतलब समुद्र से कोई नहीं आता ना, पानी से?
नहीं समुद्र से कोई नहीं आता है। नहीं, अगर the epicenter is under the surface of water, then it is possible. ओके, आधा ये पानी से नहीं। अगर ये जो एपिसेंटर ये तेरे को जमीन में इधर दिख रहा है ना, अगर ये पानी के नीचे ऐसा हो रहा है, तो उधर तो सबसे पहला क्या आएगा? सबसे पहला सुनामी आएगा, फिर अर्थक्वेक आएगा। बिकॉज उसके ऊपर क्या है? पानी है। इसके ऊपर क्या है? इसके ऊपर लैंड है। दैट्स व्हाई वी नोटिस अर्थक्वेक फर्स्ट। बट इफ दिस सेम हैपेंस अंडर द सरफेस ऑफ द वाटर, तो क्या आएगा? पहले सुनामी आएगा। अंडरस्टूड नाउ कृष्णकांत? वेरी गुड।
सर अभी एपिसेंटर किधर है, मतलब पानी में कि लैंड में?
Now it depends. Like now, अभी तो हुआ नहीं है। Now the last earthquake which happened, I think it was a year ago, that do epicenter. So epicenter ऐसा जगह प्रॉपर जगह नहीं रहता है। epicenter वो जगह पे होता है जहाँ पे when two tectonic plates separate from each other, that's when epicenter occurs. So it can happen anytime, because it is not man-made. So we cannot understand किधर जा रहा है, किधर से आ रहा है. So when it happens, it happens. So it can happen under the water also, it can happen under the earth. So that's why it depends. Earthquake जब आते हैं, हम लोग को बोल के थोड़ी आता है कि दुबई में आ रहा है, इंडिया में आ रहा है, कल्याण में आ रहा है। earthquake happens जिधर होता है उधर ही होता है. So now I think last year earthquake आया था, कुर्ला में आया था, और कल्याण में नहीं आया. So that was just the primary waves hitting. Okay, just the primary waves. Kurla में just they felt a little shaking of the land. That was just the primary waves hitting Kurla. But we didn't understand in Kalyan why, because the epicenter was far away from it. Yes, Deborah, you have a doubt?
सर बड़ा वाला earthquake और सुनामी 13 में आया था, 2013 केदारनाथ।
2013. Yes, 2013. Yes, Deborah, you have a doubt?
No, sir. Last year, when the earthquake was there, that time our whole house was shaking due to the primary waves.
So that's, and you know, in India they say that they like when they say ना, जब घर खरीदने आते तब वो लोग बोलते हैं कि the houses, you know, earthquake resistant. So they are like most of the houses are primary wave resistant, and some houses are secondary wave resistant. Means जो नए the old building रहता है वो तो primary waves में ही टूट जाएगा. But when the seismic waves come, okay, Prince, your answer. Seismic waves are called as surface waves. When these waves come, these waves do not listen to anything. Okay, these waves सीधा तोड़ फोड़ के जाएगा. घर है, गाड़ी है, बंगला है, रास्ता है, कुछ नहीं, सब तोड़ फोड़ के आता है. These waves are the third and the most deadliest type of wave. These are called as seismic waves or the surface waves, and these are the last waves that reach the Earth's surface. Now, how to understand the magnitude of the earthquake? We use a tool called as seismograph. Seismograph, which you can see in the photo, when the earthquake comes. Once again, when the earthquake comes, the needle starts shaking like that, and after the earthquake comes, they count the end part of this and they understand what is the magnitude of the earthquake. Okay? Yes, Sushmita. Yes.
सर मतलब ये पूरा साल रखती है मतलब ये seismograph?
नहीं. So पुराने time पे they should keep it, but now what happened now because of the technology ना, the scientist को मालूम पड़ जाता है. See like how when a meteor is passing the Earth's surface, we understand that मतलब we know prior only the meteor is passing because we have that knowledge. Now also we don't know when exactly the earthquake may occur, but we understand. So once the primary waves, once there is just a little slide also, now that time they start the machine and they keep. Okay, so machine रहता है, it's not on
सर पर कैसे
24/7 पूरा
समझते हैं?
साल. Yeah, अरे the earth starts shaking ना, the earth starts shaking that time. तेरा building सब shake होना लगेगा ना, that time you understand कि earthquake आ रहा है. Okay, there
नो
is
सर
no
वो
way.
नहीं आपने
Yeah.
बोला ना टेक्नोलॉजी के वजह से वो लोग रख देते हैं तो वो लोग को कैसे समझते हैं?
हाँ, so क्या होता है? So हर not in India but outside India ना, you all know this subways क्या होता है? Subway मालूम है तुम लोगों? Subway वाला खाने का subway नहीं, train वाला subway.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है? So
Yes,
okay,
sir.
so these are trains that travel underground. Okay, so they are basically the first ones to receive any waves because they are the first ones to experience the wave. So there are these types of objects kept, tools kept over there in the subway. So उसमें कैसे, even if one layer of the primary waves hit them, now they start giving out alerts, and because of that alerts, people understand that we may experience an earthquake. That's why they start the seismograph. Yes, Krishna.
सर avalanches means?
Avalanches mean that snow wala. I showed you. I'll show you. Wait. One second. The lecture may end with less than 1 minute, so you can join again. I'll show you till that time avalanches. I think I showed you all first also. Haven't I showed you all?
So you showed.
Yes, I'll show them. See, Krishna.